G'day, gamers. It's been a while. Yes, I know I said I'd like to try and upload weekly, but it's getting very hard with life. Life gets in the way when you get old. I work life, love life, keeping fit life, and technology life. Now, I've gotten one step closer with technology life because, look, just to bore you before we quickly get into the subject at hand, I had a bit of a technical issue while recording the gameplay with the old Elgato Mark II Pro. It never really recorded it like it said it could, and it never was a perfect. But now I've got the Elgato 4K Pro. Those issues are gone. So I'm able to record at 1440p, 60 frames per second. And basically that means get a better picture, better sound, all that kind of stuff. Now, let's get into the topic at hand and why I think it's very prevalent to this day and age, and particularly to this game and to the way I play this game. And that subject is no one plays the objective. Okay, you probably go, what are you going on about? Well, it's for as long as you've been following me for a while. And where I play in competitive game, I'm always more for the win and always more for going the objective. Don't play TDM. I really don't like it. I don't play it much at all. My main games are Nation and Hardpoint. I don't mind a bit of kill confirmed. Hell, even some S&D, which is a great game mode. And more importantly, some control or stuff like that. Really, at the end of the day, people, I play Domination and Hardpoint. They're good competitive game modes. Now, the one thing I've noticed, particularly since Vanguard, or more importantly in this game, people just go for the kills, and people more likely just go for the camos. And I'll keep on saying this, and this is the big problem why a lot of people come and go when it gets to this game, in particular lobbies, because I'm going to give an example here. Young Timmy wants the next best camo. Doesn't care about how well he does in the game. He gets a couple of kills, thinks he's fantastic. So he wants to get to camp, lie on the ground, and go for the kills and get the camo grind, right? That's his main drive. He wants to show off to his mates that look at this camo I got in the gun. Okay? Now, that mentality leads to all sorts of things. But let's just go with that. Let's just bear with me. So what little Timmy does, he just sits back at one corner with his new LMG or whatever and just waits for the kills. Now, problem is, when you're playing Domination and Hardpoint, particularly more so at the moment, you get a lot of sweaty players that have already got the camo, and they're just going for kills. They're not going for the objective, and little Timmy is in sitting duck. Easy to be killed. Now, little Timmy's also wondering, why has the opposition got so many score streaks or kill streaks? Now, just those letters themselves, just that terminology in both, I think, should be enough for one to realise what they both mean. Kill streaks or score streaks. Now, I use score streaks, right? So score. So I get more points. Now, you're starting to get where I'm going here. I have to talk a bit slow because some people in the back of the room or in the back of the lobby, or more importantly in the middle or the bottom of the fucking leaderboard, don't understand. So, the main objective here is to get Domination so you get extra tickets. That's the same for on hard points and points, okay? So, little Timmy doesn't get that. And what happens is, little Timmy doesn't get his camo, so he rage quits and finds another game or a lobby where he can do that. He hasn't worked it out that can do most of it on hardcore or on small maps like Small Mayhem to try and counteract this and build up your weapons and all sorts of things. That is the problem with Call of Duty at the moment. And so many people don't go for the objective. Now, the reason we lost this game, I've ruined it already, is there's only two of us going for the objective, right? The guy above me in the leaderboard's got way more kills, but the only reason we seem to be doing quite well is because we just passed Timmy there sitting in the corner doing absolutely fuck all in the game. And it ruins the experience for Timmy, and it ruins it for everybody else. Timmy hasn't worked out he should just play TDM, or play hardcore TDM, or small map mayhem to get warmed up, and then go and play this for the competitive role. Because there is an incentive, because you go up rank quicker and better, and more importantly, you get your score streaks or your kill streaks, and you go from there. But no, little Timmy hasn't worked that out because he wants to get those hard kills and get the adrenaline rush of just the kills and losing. Now, I'll give an example of the mentality. One night, I was playing with, change his name a lot, but let's just say he's almost semi-pro guy called Brendan, and we're playing with a hard point. And when we're playing, there's two roles we have. I go to the hard point, and he becomes a tank, and he supports, and he does the kill, right? We understand that. And he jumps on the hard point. He caps it when needs to be until I get there, then he gets out and does the kills. And that's teamwork, right? That's communication between the two of us. But he couldn't do that because half the team were camping and most of our team were camping as well. And we were saying we're losing this match because nobody's getting the hard point, which is simple, right? But one bloke come across and goes, no, we're not winning the game because we're not winning gunfights. You get points when you're in the hard point. The gunfights sort of help, but when you're in the hard point, you're getting points. If you can't get to the hard point and they're in the hard point, you're not getting points regardless if you win the gunfights or not. You've got to get to the hard point. That's the mentality we're dealing with. This gun kill crazy thing. Now, the next night I was playing against a guy who talked a lot of shit against us. And then we played on the same team. He goes, well, you're not talking so big now, mate. You got fuck all kills. Why have you only got 8 kills? I'm the only one on the hard point. I'm the reason we're winning, I said. And that's why I'm the top of the leaderboard. 2.5 minutes on the hard point. I didn't have to do kills because none of the opposition or you guys were going for the hard point. It was like I did a big stinking turd in the hard point and you all avoided it. So I only had to do 8 kills. And this is what's ruining the game. Now, when you play S&D, right, search and destroy, it's a bit backwards because nobody camps in that as much as you think they would. They pull out shotguns and shields, understandably, because it's not respawn, but they charge and go hardcore. Now, the thing is, people in Battlefield don't camp as much as people in Call of Duty at the moment. And there's 64 players and it's a much bigger fucking map. And I just don't get it. I don't get it. And somebody goes, oh, look at me, kills I got. I've had one guy who's had 100 kills and they've still lost the game. Now, on shipment, I kind of get it with the small map mayhem. Small map mayhem is there to get the kills, to grind the gun, to grind the camos, to do stupid shit, to unlock all the shotguns, to all of that. I get that. But when it comes to pub stomping or regular maps or whatever, you don't camp. I mean, people in ranked don't camp as much as this, and there's more cheaters in fucking ranked than there is in normal cotton. So I just don't understand the mentality. You can say it's young kids or whatever, but I don't get it. I understand the camo grind, and I don't understand why there are more and more people cheating these days than before. What's happened to getting good and actually taking those words of advice and getting good? What's happened to that, people? Why do you get more of a rush out of cheating? Is this a society problem? I'm not going to real rant at you people, but this is just ridiculous. Play the objective, communicate, or get kills, because that's the other thing I'm going to point out. Most of you are fucking useless at getting kills. You make me look good. Yep, let's just let that sink in. A 50-year-old noob, you make me look good. And that is the thing. If you want to get better at competitive play, practice, put in the decent time, learn the discipline, get into it, and do well. You don't get there by camping and, oh, look how many kills I got. You don't do that. You see your pro players doing that now because they can relax and do that. You know, it blows my mind. Some people say, okay, I'll give you a classic example. The Carolina Ravens got thrashed. Okay, they got thrashed. Yeah, I understand that, but you look at the score, wasn't that much difference. There's some close games here and there. And top player, he did shit. But look how many points he scored. Look how many times he spent on the hard point. Look how many times he broke the hill. Look how many times he defused the bomb and stuff like that. Too many people are driven by kills. Now, they are important, don't get me wrong. They're very important, but it's not the be-all and end-all. You even heard people like Scumpy say, yep, everybody just doesn't play the objective anymore. They go for the kills. And that's where you get little Timmy with his, right shield on the back, running around with a shotgun and going nuts. And at the end of the day, it makes us all effing toxic. It does. Well, they do it, so I do. It's why I never go for the big universal camos ring, because I don't want to. Very rarely do you ever see me grab a shotgun, let alone put on a right shield. I don't want to do it. That to me, that's worse than sitting down and listening to Taylor Swift for hours on end. Sorry for offended Taylor Swift fans, but you know what? That's the way it is. I'm trying to give you a bit of a genre. So what I'm trying to say is, some people say, oh, you're not a bad player, why not? Well, that's because on smaller maps, I rush it and I get quite aggressive. And B, because I push myself out there and I don't care. I get happy if I get equal or if I go positive. Now, my KD is shit, but my win-loss ratio is pretty darn good. And you're making it look good because none of you pushed the objective. There's only 2 of us pushing the objective and the opposition had 3 or 4 players pushing the objective. And that's why they won. You got to see how they were beating them and they came back. You got to see that. Yes, a few of them use shotguns, but not too many. But really, people, come on. Stop with the camos. Yeah, I understand they look cool. But pick a time to do it. Camping's in zombies. Fuck, I haven't seen zombie players move far more than anybody in bloody friggin' multiplayer. And in Warzone, people move more in multiplayer. It's like you all got your your balls are dropped when you're playing Warzone, but when you come onto multiplayer here, oh no, they've got to shrink right back up your scrotum. Excuse me if that's offended people. And yes, it's very male orientated. But you know, I've seen ladies play a lot better than men when it comes to normal multiplayer here and there. Yeah, I've thrown it out there. Yeah, I'm doing it to have people get enraged. So if you ever play with or online or watch my videos, you'll see that I don't camp. But you see I'm always pushing the objective. And a lot of my teammates who like to play on me sometimes like that because they know I'm going to push the objective and they're going to go and get the kills because a lot of my mates are better slaves than I am. Good communication and knowing your strengths and knowing your weaknesses. It's how you get on in life and playing team sports. It's simple as that. I can't work it out. You know, do you watch the CDL? Do you see many of them camping? No, you don't. They move because it's a lot more fun. I couldn't think of anything worse than camping trying to get the kills. So there's my rant. My rant is done and dusted. And yes, let's not get into the whole cheating thing. I was going to do this video talking about cheating and so forth. And, well, let's be honest here. The cheating situation at the moment is getting out of hand because of the toxic stuff that's going on there. And it's just the lack of support from these video companies, and the gaming industry as a whole is suffering a major loss. And it's no surprise that games like Helldivers comes out, which is more PvE than PvP, is killing it at the moment. Funny that. And that's a bigger story in itself. That's what happens when you give non-gamers in the gaming industry. The esports in the gaming industry is flooded with too many people who just wanted one thing, to make money, not to make the games enjoyable, which makes money in itself anyway. Those days seem to be gone. So anyway, peeps, if you play Call of Duty, you want to get better, you want to do a bit of movement, just play the fucking objective. It's a lot more fun. You get more of an adrenaline rush. Yes, your score mightn't look good, but you might feel better yourself. We lost by 1 point, by the way. I can't remember how many captures I got. That's what I mainly look for. So frag and tab, be good days I own you. Always keep it positive. I'll try and do at least a video a week. Tell me what you think of the quality, commentary, the attitude. And I'll catch you mofos on the next video. And of course, link to my socials down below where I stream. I stream 3 to 4 times a week. Trust me, it's entertaining. It's not boring. You see an old noob go off like 2 frogs and a half a sock. Okay, peeps, that's me signing out. That's me saying goodbye. Sayonara. See you in the next video. And as always, take care. Thanks for watching.